Yeah, I mean, I have a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Tactics or mindset?
Mindset, because I think that's
and nobody gets that.
No, and that's the thing. That's why like it pisses me off when people are like trying to go viral on YouTube and they're studying the algorithm and they're not this. It's like, no, it's a mindset of being who you are and being entertaining to watch. It's not about tricking. Like even Mr. Beast will say that it's not about don't study the algorithm. Just make the best video possible, and the way you make the best video possible is make you the best possible.
The algorithm does play a component, but people like. The algorithm isn't sitting there and knows that you have a cool personality that people will vibe with.
Right. No, I'm saying like in terms of like hacking the algorithm.
Right.
People
like
will
watch time and all that.
Like I remember, dude, I'm not gonna name the company, but this is when I had to go off social media because of the way these people like kind of treated me. But this company paid me like X amount of dollars to make a YouTube video. And like when I went to post it, they wanted to see it beforehand, and I sent it to them, and they replied back. They're like, "Yeah, we like the video, but we think it would be a good idea to increase retention rate. You should take the reaction of you finding out that it has this feature and put it at the front, and then caption it coming up." I'm like, "Bitch, you don't have a video over 1,000 views, and I have videos that are hundreds of thousands, and you're over here telling me how to hack the algorithm. Fuck your hack the algorithm."
This like the beginning?
This was 2020.
Like the beginning of you as we know?
No, this was like 2 years into it.
Did you need money? Because why the fuck would you conform to that?
Exactly. I didn't. But the thing is, I needed content.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah. And then that's why I went off social media, because I'm like, I don't like the way my content's going. So then I went off social media and I came back with that crazy video, Day in the Life with Scott Hilse, which has like 350,000 views now. Not to be confused with Day in the Life of a Dropshipper, because that was the first video where I like, not severed ties, but I became who I am. And it's so ironic that when I went from Day in the Life of a Pro Dropshipper, nice keywords, even though I said fuck the thumbnails, that was another thing. Because like everyone was doing these thumbnails, I'm like, oh,
I remember.
I'm going to do the opposite of what everyone's doing, and it worked.
Weren't you like in your kitchen or something?
Yeah, I was just like holding a phone with like my Gucci on or something like that.
Yes.
But all those videos, if you look back, it's just automatically generated thumbnails. And I was crushing people with paying people to make thumbnails. So it came down to the personality. So many people have told me in the comments of like, yeah, I didn't even drop ship. I just watch your drop shipping videos because I liked your personality. And if people understood that, like, if you just be yourself, you're going to attract people who are just like yourself. And there's tons of people like everybody.
Yeah. I like you because you're a natural person. I like you in my bubble.
Yeah, you too. So, and it's like you're a real person. It's like so many people in your position would be very surface level. Well, we got the da-da-da, and then I'm not going to name, but there's a certain like person out there. I'm not even going to get down there. But there's just like a lot of business people who get no views. I mean, I'm sorry, they get a lot of views, but it's just such boring. And I wouldn't want to talk to them on this podcast.
Yeah, could only imagine.
Yeah.
So and yeah, I mean, dude, like I will admit, I do for sure look back, and there's a lot of kids in the very beginning that I see now blowing up. I'm just like, damn, maybe I should have kept up with YouTube and whatnot. But like I said,
but what you're doing is like
very important, Scott.
Yeah.
Like I told you before, enjoy your clout, because when that's done, you're 3 million, 4 million, 5 million a year. Pff. All right. I'm building.
Right.
They're not. Like, there's a very big difference between being a creator and being somebody who builds stuff. Does Toby have a channel?
Right, exactly.
Does Toby have hundreds of thousands of Instagram followers?
And guess what? Does Toby have a Shopify store?
Does he? I don't know.
No.
Oh, he doesn't sell snowboards anymore?
No, I'm just saying it's just like...
No, but he does. He has hundreds of thousands of them, actually.
Exactly.
So, yeah, I mean, I'd rather do that.
Yeah.
I'd rather build, because...
Well, I just said that because it's like for what you do, which a lot of people don't know, is like, crypto, casinos and everything. Do you ever go on your apps at night and just play the slots for hours?
Fuck yeah.
Oh, you do that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, never mind.
But okay.
I was saying like
pause to test.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. I don't gamble.
Yeah.
I don't like gambling. I never did.
That's what I mean. It's like, but there's nothing wrong with that, because it's whatever your position is in order to accomplish X. That's what you should do. Like,
you have to immerse yourself.
Exactly.
Correct.
And that's like a lot of people can't scale their business because they're still doing everything. A lot of people think that in order to do, like, I don't know. It's a rabbit hole to get into, but it's just like, the person who sells cigarettes doesn't have to smoke cigarettes. He is there to scale the cigarettes.
Correct.
And so it's about what your duty is and not getting distracted by what people think you should do in order to fit that persona.
But Scott, follow your passion, right?
Yeah.
Isn't that what everyone's told? Because if your passion doesn't pay the fucking bills,
Right.
then what the fuck?
Follow your passion once you have the money to do it.
Correct.
But don't forget about the passion.
They call that a hobby.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I mean, hey.
Well, that's what Naval, I always quote this quote from him because it's so good. He goes, people always say, follow your dreams. He goes, well, first let's get you rich, then follow your dreams.
Amen.
And that's the way it should be taught, because I can understand why the powers that be would be like, follow your dreams, follow your dreams, follow your dreams, because it's like,
They want you to do.
because most people are going to fail that way.
You know why?
Why?
Because people work for the other individuals that get to follow their
Yeah,
dreams.
exactly.
So,
Yeah.
the
It does
way it
work
is.
out for some people, but the chances of you having a good life, either way it works out or not, is so much significantly higher if you have the money to foundationally pay for everything that you need to.
absolutely.
Because once you have time is everything.
Correct. Because, at the end of the day, you have time or money.
Mm-hmm.
You typically don't ever have both. Again, there are outliers. For example, if you have a lot of money, your time isn't as much because you're doing stuff to make money. So it's not like you're able to freely enjoy constantly. Now, there's outliers to this where people don't have as much money that they can have because they do enjoy their time.
That's very well put.
So again, for me, all I do is work. But then again, if you
Wait a
compare
second.
me to, a lot of people when it,
Didn't
like,
you just say you went to Ibiza for like 5 days?
for 5 fucking days, bro. And I haven't,
That's not all working.
no, but I haven't done anything else for like 2 years.
Okay.
Last time was fucking Miami. Even then we were working all day.
Yeah.
So again, 5 days out of what? And remember, Ibiza was a fuck you.
Right.
Don't ever forget that. The only reason I went to Ibiza because I knew I got cheated on.
Yeah.
So yeah. And on the other hand is that if you have a lot of time, it's because you don't know how to orient that time to make yourself fucking money. So think about it. How many people do you know have so much time that don't do anything with it? They sit on the couch, smoke, or they don't know what to do with their time. So typically people have a lot of money and no time, or a lot of time and no money. But again, there are outliers, like some losers who have their girlfriends get them a job at the restaurant where they work.
We can go there tonight, but it's probably not a good idea.
I'm all for... Boy, you're asking the most petty person to do so. Oh man, don't get me started. But
I accidentally ended up there the other night.
accidentally.
And we definitely-
your subconscious probably there. Don't fucking lie.
Okay, but to be
There
fair,
we go.
the girl I was with was like, "Oh, I love that restaurant. We should go there." I'm like, "All right."
And you could have said no, pick somewhere else. Could you have not?
Yeah, but why would I do that when it's one of the best restaurants out here? That's the thing.
Why
Because
would you do that when it's one of the best?
Exactly,
So
that's what I'm saying.
you said it's one of the best, not the only and the
it
best.
was the
So that's the only restaurant around.
in the walkable distance in terms of actual.
Could you have gotten an Uber? There's no excuse.
No, I have my car, but I'm not going to get my Uber to go. The thing is,
As
I'm not
much-
going
you're trying to justify it right now.
Here's the thing. I'm not going to go out of my way to not go the way that I would go regardless. Because then it's like, oh,
Let's go grab dinner tonight then.
oh. Yeah. No, that was, yeah, it was,